Hey, Dr. Chris Jones here, and welcome to A Scene to Lead Short. These episodes are designed to give you a little boost, something to reflect on, and some tools to help you increase your ability to effectively support, engage, and empower not just yourself, but those around you through intentional practices so that you create an environment where everyone, but especially you, reaches their greatest level of success. Let's get to getting better.
Actions speak louder than words. What we say is of little consequence to what we do. Look, we've all heard these sayings before, right? About what we value is how we act each day. So why is it we struggle so much figuring out what we actually value and aligning what we say with our actions? Hey everyone, Dr. Jones here again with another weekly video message. And this week, I want to talk to you about aligning your values with your everyday actions. You see, we have things we value, but we don't always act in that manner or get things done for them. And that causes an uneasiness, an uncomfortableness, a deep down feeling that maybe something isn't quite right and a longing for something to be better. So I want this to be more action oriented. So I need you to take this challenge. I'm just going to lay on you right from the beginning, this strategy. And it only works if you do it. So you say you value certain things, but how do you figure that out? I want you to break down your day. That's right. Pull out a calendar, pull out your day hour by hour, and keep track of what you spend time on. How many hours do you spend on the phone visiting people, surfing social media, playing video games, doing homework, doing work for your job outside of office hours? Mark all that down and check how many hours go to each thing. And what you're going to find is what you value most is what you spend the most time on. Now, that might get a little uncomfortable once you see that you spend way too much time watching Netflix, binging shows at night, as opposed to reading, if you say that's what you value and that's what you want to do. Now, there's a big picture and a little picture to this. Obviously, we all have jobs and we all have school. So take those hours out of it, because clearly we have to spend those hours for various reasons, whether it's for our food and housing or whether it's our current job as a school-age person to get better and have better opportunities in life. Take those times, break them down. The thing that you spend the most time on is what you value most, whether you like to hear it or not. So what do you do when you find that they don't match up? Pick something you value. If you value reading, carve out time in every day to make sure that it starts to show up more in your daily schedule. If you value exercise, do the same. If you value cooking, you get it. Any hobby, anything you say you value, make sure you're spending time on it. Now, people might say, well, what if it's not a tangible thing that I value? What if I say I value honesty? What if I say I value loyalty? Then think about how that shows up every day in various actions and do the same with those actions. Break them down to things that you can measure time on. So that's it. We often talk about running out of time because we don't have time to do our values and to line up and do things we really like. Well, if we look at how we're spending our time, it may be very eye-opening for us. So I challenge you to do that. And then the second step to that, remember, is it's one thing to notice it. It's something much better to do something about it. Hey, look, I appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos. I never take it for granted. If you have any ideas, something you want to hear about, let me know. Otherwise, continue to be purposeful, act with integrity, and build your character. Go schedule those values. Have a great week.
Like I said, be purposeful. So be sure to take action on something you heard here today. Again, thanks for listening to the Scene to Lead podcast. Connect with me at drchrissj@gmail.com or catch me on all the socials by visiting my link tree, Dr. C.S. Jones. That's linktr.ee/drcs Jones. Now, go have a successful week.